Why would anyone sell a profitable business? Why would you sell a business that does millions in revenue? A business that has profit margins of say 20%, 30%, if it's really good. I want to answer that question for you in a very clear and conclusive manner. The first thing that you need to understand is that revenue does not equate what a business owner takes home. So even if the business is doing millions in revenue, it doesn't mean the business owner goes home with those millions. That's because there are business expenses, there's rent, there's salaries, there's cost of goods sold. And even if that business is doing 30% profit margins, let's say 3 million Kenya shillings in the 10 million example, it still doesn't mean the owner is taking home 3 million shillings. Because even if they've given themselves a salary of say 200,000 every month plus some allowances, they still tax. All right? So the only credible way for you to get the money that your business does from the business and into your pocket is through exiting. It is through selling that business. It is through selling your personal stake in that business. The business owner has to sell his share of the business in order to realize these millions that the business is making to become his personal wealth. That is the first thing that you need to understand. Now, in that example, I want you to ask yourself, if you're paying yourself, let's say 2.4 million Kenya shillings every year, and your business does 10 million every year, and you get someone to buy that business at a 3x multiple, which is 30 million, why would you pass on an opportunity that is giving you a lump sum of money that will take you 15 years to earn? That is a golden opportunity that every business owner should run towards, should open their arms and take up. Generally, there are 3 categories of reasons that people will want to sell their business. Number 1, there are personal reasons. Personal reasons are usually the least trusted reasons, but they are credible reasons nonetheless. They're still good enough reasons nonetheless. For example, a business owner can tell you they've burnt out. They want to free their time. Maybe they've worked in that business for 20 years and they've never taken a vacation. This time they want to just maybe go sit with their grandchild. Maybe they want to go and travel. It's a valid reason. When someone says they are relocating, it's a personal reason that most of us may distrust, but it's still a credible reason. So we have personal reasons. Business owners can get sick. The second category of reasons is conflict reasons. So for example, that business was a partnership and that partnership is in a crisis. For example, there are disagreements with their partner, and this mostly happens with family businesses. You find these siblings are disagreeing on who should be doing what in the company, and you find the family decides that in order to solve all of those problems, they just sell the business. Could also be a management reason that also falls under conflict. Maybe this person wants this authority, this shareholder wants to be in charge of this management issue. And it is decided that to solve that management issue, they need to sell, for example, the majority stake of that business. That's a credible reason to sell a business. Then number 3, we have market conditions. Market conditions are a category of reasons to sell a business, and they include the following. For example, you started a business as a side hustle, as a hobby, and then that business grows beyond your capabilities, beyond your expertise, beyond your experience. The wisest thing for you to do would be to sell that business. Sell that business to someone who can actually handle that growth potential. Or you could also realize that the business has peaked. You have worked on the business for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, and the business is in the mature stage. The stage that comes after mature stage is the decline stage. So you want to take advantage of the market conditions. And taking advantage means selling the business when it's doing the best. You're taking advantage so that your exit package can be the highest it can ever be. That is a credible reason to sell the business. There are many other smaller reasons why a business owner can sell a profitable business. Maybe they want to sell that business so that they can get the capital to start a bigger business. I have discussed this before and I have given the example of Elon Musk. Elon Musk would build a business, sell it, get the capital, start the next thing. And that is how he became who he is today, the richest person in the world. So when you see a profitable business on sale, stop assuming there's an issue. Because if you keep assuming that, you're going to miss the opportunity. Because we all know one man's treasure is another man's poison. And maybe this business owner wants to sell it for whatever reason. Could be a personal reason. Maybe they're sick. Maybe they want to pay for some treatment for their child. That could be an opportunity for you to buy that business. Some reasons may not be desirable, of course, especially on the side of the business owner, but nonetheless, on your side, it could be a good reason for you to get into that business, for you to buy an opportunity, to multiply your capital. And the good news is you can work on that business for, again, 1, 2, 3 years, and then you can sell it at an even higher valuation. So if you'd like to buy or sell a business, I want to invite you to visit buybiashara.com. Buybiashara.com is a marketplace where you can buy or sell a business, whether as a whole or partially, and we help you and support you through that entire process of either buying or selling the business. Check it out.